up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Jada here, back with another video. So today we're going to be talking again about the Wicked film in relation to Cynthia Erivo and of course Ariana Grande. We are going to be talking about some, kind of touchy subjects here and there. And if it becomes a little too much for you, of course, you are welcome to, not watch it. But it's some things that people have been mentioning and been bringing up, and, it's been a concern. So I wanted to talk about it. But I did make a video specifically about Cynthia Erivo's reaction to a fan edit of the movie poster. I will link it in the corner here. She had some issues with regards to that. If you guys want to see what went down with that whole controversy, I'll link it up there. But today we're going to be talking about Cynthia and Ariana and what people have been saying with regards to how they've been acting specifically within these interviews, and also how they've been appearing in terms of their actual physical appearance. So first we're going to talk about the interviews, okay? They usually do a lot of interviews and things to really drum up interest in the film, even though I feel like Wicked is the type of film that's gonna have people coming in droves to watch it anyway, because people are such big fans of the Broadway play version. So when it comes to these interviews, there has definitely been a lot of emotions flying around, a lot of tears being shed during these interviews between Cynthia and Ariana. Almost every time they get asked questions, it seems. So some people have been kind of speculating if it's actually genuine, if it's just something that they're just doing because it seems like something that people would connect to or find likable about them because they're so attached to their character. So a lot of people are saying that it's fake and that it's just something that they're putting on, right? I have to say, okay, I'm gonna give a little bit of pushback on that because I understand where they're kind of coming from, where it could come across as performative. It could seem like it's just a little bit much at times, but it hasn't really been every single interview, just quite a few of them. It seems like they would ask certain questions and they would get a little emotional about it. But I have to say, when you're playing a character, for example, in Ariana Grande's case, she literally spoke years ago. This was another interview that she did. She spoke about wanting to play Glinda in Wicked, and years later, now she finally gets to play Glinda.
I don't really have many dream roles. I would do anything. I would stand outside the producer's studio with coffees every morning like this, waiting for them to acknowledge me. I love that musical so much. Whenever I'm nervous about anything, I listen front to back to Wicked.
And it's something that you've been wanting to do for so long. And now that you finally get what you've been wanting and you achieve that goal, it's just an amazing moment.
As we want you to be our Glinda the Good in the Wicked freaking movie.
I don't know what to say. Oh my God, thank you. You're so much. I love her so much. I'm gonna take such good care of her. Thank you so much.
And it's something that you're just wow, I did that. You look back on it and you're actually proud of yourself. So because of that, when she gets asked about it, she gets emotional talking about it because it's something that she maybe didn't really think she was ever going to get to, and she finally got the opportunity to do it. And it was just wow, every time I think about it, it's just an amazing thing. And with Cynthia, this is her big break in her career. Don't get me wrong, people kind of knew her within the Broadway space and she was definitely making a name for herself. But with this, I feel like she really got catapulted into stardom. So she kind of becomes this very well-known face, kind of overnight almost. But obviously we kind of know, at least if you've been kind of following her career, that she actually has been putting in a lot of work throughout a number of years. It has not been an overnight success. So now that she's finally getting her flowers, it's an amazing moment. So they kind of have two different reasons for getting emotional when being asked certain questions. But I think I kind of get it after seeing certain things behind the scenes. It's I understand why they're so emotional, why they cry. And I'm honestly a crybaby too. I'm just going to be real. I am. Especially if I was in Ariana's case where I wanted something for so long and I finally get it, I will get emotional if you ask me about it. I will start to tear up every single time. Okay? Honestly, I'm getting emotional just talking about how emotional I can be sometimes. So I understand completely. I think that with the emotional thing, yeah, I just don't think that they're being fake. I think they are being genuine. I understand where some people are coming from because I do think that some celebrities can be very performative performative. Like they just kind of put on the waterworks because they feel as though other people will be like, oh, she's crying, that's so cute, you know, like it just, yeah. So I think I understand both sides, okay, but I think I'm leaning more towards being on the side of this is genuine and this is genuinely how they feel when they get asked certain questions. Outside of that, let's get into the whole physical appearance ordeal that people have been talking about. Now, a lot of people have been questioning both Cynthia and Ariana's appearance when it comes to their thinness. People are saying that they look like they starved themselves for the role and that there's some things behind the scenes going on, like they're being deprived of something. What is happening, right? I don't know much about the situation at all, if there are things going on behind the scenes. Some people are saying that it's spiritual because of the characters that they're, you know, playing. I don't really think it's that deep, but I mean, you know, totally could respect where people are coming from with that if that's what you believe, but I don't really think that's the case. At the same time, because I've seen so many actors in the past, because of certain roles having certain demands in terms of how they want the characters to look, I think that in some cases they do lose the weight for that purpose specifically. So I'm wondering, in this case, is that the case? It's like I'm just really trying to figure out, like, do they have a point? Or were they just trying to lose weight just to lose the weight? It could be a lot of things, I don't know. But in the past, Ariana has had some reported issues when it comes to food and eating disorders and whatnot, and I'm not going to go too deep into that, but you know, there has been a lot of things reported with regards to Ariana, and she also in a video not too long ago was like, listen, be kind because you don't know what people are going through, and she clearly has gone through a lot. But at the same time, I can't help but notice that she does look a little strange. In some ways it could be the blonde hair. Some people are saying that the blonde hair is aging her, which it does. I do think that she should go for a more brunette look, but regardless, if she chooses to be blonde, it is what it is. But it is possible that she also just went blonde to play Glinda. I don't know. But yeah, I just think that's very interesting that people made mention of that because I didn't really see that before. I didn't think about it. But now that I'm looking at pictures of them and, you know, how they used to look years ago, I was like, yeah, what is going on? Is there something going on? I don't know. It's like the last thing I want to do is question people when it comes to, you know, the whole eating thing and whatnot. But it's like, is this a cause for concern? It's like you can't help but wonder, like, I don't know. There has been a lot going on with regards to the whole Wicked film. Y'all could let me know what your thoughts are with regards to it. If you're going to see it, I know I definitely am. I've been seeing a lot of people interacting with the film in terms of going to see it, and they're actually singing in the movie theater. They're singing along with the songs. So I would really like to see it if I have an interaction similar to that where someone's actually singing the songs. But I'm thinking I'll probably go see it in like a week or two. But let me know if you've watched it already or if you are going to see it, all that good stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.